I'm gonna show y'all how I really use the bowl hold to install my wig this time, and not just fix it up or nothing, like me putting my wig back on the whole 9. But yeah, if that's something you think you'll be interested in, keep on watching.
Yeah, but dope in the bush. Dope in the bush. I know how to cook. Bitch good looking. Bitch good looking. Bitch good looking. Dope in the bush. I know how to cook. Yeah. I did the digital dash.
What's up, butterflies? It's your girl Ahkira. Welcome back to my channel. If you haven't been here before, welcome to the butterfly gang. Today we're going to install this wig that I love. This is like my 4th install. I love this wig. I love this hair. The hair is from Essien Beauty. You can find the link down below in my bio. And the wig was constructed by a girl here in Atlanta that I know, named Ray. I tagged her on my Instagram, so if you're interested in those services, follow me on Instagram so you can check her out. But yeah, I love this hair. Very quick, very easy, very beginner friendly. If that's something you're gonna be into, sis, I suggest that you keep on watching. I don't normally look like this, so don't judge a book by its cover, okay? Not today. All right, so here we are, our liquid gold. I'm gonna just start by putting it on my real hair so I could slick those edges back, honey. And I'm just using a brush. It's not hard or soft, and don't mind my armpits. I did go get them waxed today. How embarrassing. Now I'm gonna put my stocking cap on like so. And then cut out the ears so they could fit really nicely. Those sideburns, you know how they always slapping up right there. So this is a really good method just to make sure it gets close to your skin. Your ears aren't in the way. And then I'm just gonna use that same liquid bowl hold and put it on my, or use it to slick down the stocking cap and mold it to my head. And as you see, as you put the gel on there, it's like it becomes see-through, so you can really see. And I'm just putting it on my hairline because, I mean, that's where I want it stuck to. And then I just use my finger to guide it and spread it in or whatever. And then I like to use some Gots to Be just to reinforce that and put it back more, like make sure it's molded down, not just on the edges but on my braids. But I don't need all that gel for that, so then I'm just smoothing it in. Okay, now this is the wig. It is a 13x4, and this is the lace tint. I have already sprayed it on the inside, and now I'm just going to cut the excess stocking cap off right at my hairline. And if you like gelled it down too far, you could just pull it up where it needs to be stopped at. And you see how I was able to just perfectly cut it and it didn't pop up. It's still molded down there. And then I'm gonna just do the other side the exact same way. I really should have put on a long sleeve shirt. And now I'm just cutting, you know, just little pieces off, because we don't want no extra. We want all that cut off. We want to look bald, okay? This is the bald cap method for a reason. And I'm just perfecting the cap, cutting anything extra off that's unnecessary. And I normally try to get a stocking cap that's either lighter or my skin color. Now I'm just going to take some of that lace tint, put it on this brush, and tint my stocking cap as well, just so it blends even more with my skin and we can really make it disappear and look bald. I'm just just smooth that in, and I like to rub it back some as well, just the excess product. I wouldn't add any more product to that, but just rub it all in, rub it all over. And you see how I'm giving bob? That is what we want. Period. And then I'm going to take some alcohol and just clean my forehead with it. I want my lace to stick to my skin. I don't want any product or dirt. So I just put all that stuff on my forehead. So we're just going to clean it off where it doesn't need to be. And since we're here, we might as well get the back of the ears too. Okay? Hey. Now, here we go. Back with our liquid gold. We gonna outline our stocking cap where we want it. I did start a little further back so that way I could rub it in like this and rub it forward and really melt the rest of the lace or the stocking cap that may be sticking up down. And then of course I'm putting some above that hairline or above that stocking cap line, because that is where my lace is going to sit. Now this just needs to dry a little bit, get a little bit tacky. I wouldn't recommend letting it dry all the way because then it's not gonna stick. Like one time I waited too long in my wig, then I stick and I had to put more gel. So this dries pretty fast. So now you see me just putting my wig on and trying to get the strap in the back on my head without getting the glue on the hair. So you see me struggling a little bit, child, but I got it together. And now I'm just gonna adjust my wig how I would like it to sit before I start, really sticking it down. You don't want to adjust your wig sideways and now you gotta cut a tab or something. So boop, I'm gonna stick that first piece. I like to start with the middle piece, stick that piece down, hold it. For this, I am gonna go ahead and grab my blow dryer, and I do this on like maybe warm or cool, not hot for sure, just so that one piece can really stick. And then I'm gonna start on the sides. So now I'm just going ahead and sticking the sides down where I want it to be, trying to be delicate so I don't stick the edges down with it. Now I'm just trying to let that dry. Now, like I said, this does dry fast, so I just start massaging it just in there really good with my nails. And then you can also use a comb for this part. So then you just start combing away the hair from the hairline and just picking up those pieces that may have stuck down, because we don't want to gel down our baby hairs any kind of way, you know? And this is looking really nice. The lace is looking good. Just gotta comb some stuff up, honey. Separate some stuff. And then when you do this with the comb, it's like you also pressing the lace down at the same time as you combing away. Now I'm just going to take my blow dryer, make sure it's all dry because I like where it's placed at right now. And we want to expedite this process. Just trying to make sure everything dry. Stuck down, especially those ear tabs, those sides, honey. Now I'm just trying to make sure that it's dry and start combing the hair away from my edges. Now I'm going to take some alcohol and, like I did before, clean around the edge area. Maybe it's a little bit too much glue out, or just take away some of the shininess where you can see like maybe dried up gel. Now to really secure that, I'm going to take my little headband I made out of elastic band and secure those edges, honey. Put it on my edges. And then this is also going to help me when I begin to hot comb my hair, like so. So I'm just hot combing it back away. We want the edge to look good. And this step is a must. A hot comb is a must when you're dealing with wigs. Especially when you want things to lay flat. Be careful though. So like this, you see how it's like guarding my forehead so I don't burn myself? And it look good already, just with that nice little hot comb. Alright, now I'm just take this off. You see how flat that is? Now we're gonna get these edges together, child. Comb all the long pieces back. Okay, now I'm gonna start forming my baby hairs with a little bit of Gots to Be gel. And y'all seen me do my baby hairs before, so I'm not gonna go too in depth with it. But here it is. Now my baby hairs are done. I like to do big swoops on the side, a little swoop in the middle. Now what side am I gonna do this part on? I think I'm gonna just go ahead with this side, my go-to side. This is the side where my nose ring is, so that's normally how I determine what side I'm gonna use. And then I went ahead and got a comb so I could do it for real and stop playing. And then I sat there and acted like I was going to do another side, but nope, side part. So I'm just use my comb to do my part. Look pretty good. So now take some foam so I could just mold it into that part, because you know I hot combed the hair straight back. So now we gotta mold it in the way that we want our part, and I'm just brushing it with the mousse, and then eventually I'm gonna get a comb and comb through it. But this just to handle the top layer. Make sure you cover that track in the back, sis. Here I go with the comb. Really comb through that part, that bang. A lot of hair up in there. Cover them tracks. Yes. Now take the hot comb. It's very hot, especially because the hair kind of moist too now. So you're gonna see me feel the wrath of the heat. But this is just the icing on the cake to really getting that wig flat. Cause you know, ooh, you see right there. Keep on moving though. You don't want your wig to look good from the front and then bumpy from every other side. So we want to try to get it as flat as possible. And my part not that deep because this is a 13x4 frontal, so. But it's cute. Yes, feeling myself, liking it. Here we go. Okay, you guys, this is my finished product. I put a couple little loose curls in it or whatever. I'm gonna do my makeup, feeling myself. But yeah, this was like the easiest install ever. The wig was already plucked and tweezed because this is like my 4th install using this wig. But I wanted to show y'all me actually using the bowl hold. As you can see, very easy. I only use 1 layer. You can use 2 layers, but I don't really think it's necessary. I love this stuff and it really lays like honey, period. So and I love this hair. Of course, shout out to Essien Beauty for sponsoring this video. Love it there.